This is the upper portion of Franklin Park, and we are here at a work party today, and we are trying to get out invasive species, primarily blackberry and some Scotsbur, and trying to free up the area for the native sword ferns that are up here.
My name's Alex Diome. I did the Habitat training because I like nature, and I like working outside, and I have a hard time looking at parks and seeing them, the lack of maintenance in some of the green areas, and I just wanted to get out and do my part and try to motivate other people to come out and work in the park as well. And I think we are making some good progress here. We've been doing it for about a year now, and we're just trying to clear out the understory and get the invasive blackberry and ivy out of here so we can plant native plants and make it more of an inviting place for people to come enjoy the park.
Here we can see what happens when blackberry takes over. This big clump here and these huge canes that are probably about 12 feet tall. They just take over all of these areas, and we can actually see a nice salmonberry, one of our native plants that is blossoming here this early in March. It's nice to see, but they just get crowded out with blackberry and covered up with ivy, and it just makes it hard for the native forest to maintain itself.
We're going to be working very muddy, and so I will be kind of recommending what you guys do based on your footwear. Bring some ivy down, so I will kind of go through each of those tasks. Maybe a little bit of background about this whole process here. We've been working on this area for the last 7 years, and initially it was just a father-son project. My son's around here somewhere, and back here I have a cooperative between Metro Parks and the City of Tacoma and an organization called Forterra. They basically support volunteers to adopt areas to restore. And our approach over the last 5 years has been to clear and restore segments of the vegetation at a time. So this area here is the most mature area that we've restored. This is about 7 years old. So the area that you're going to be working in, hopefully another 5 or 6 years, will look kind of like this. The idea is to remove all the invasive plants and then to replace them with native plants. The idea being that native plants are best suited to adapt to the area and actually provide better habitat for the local wildlife. The problem is that they clear cut everything. They didn't leave any fir trees in here. So what happened is we've had the deciduous forest come in. So what you have in here basically are all deciduous trees. Maple trees, cottonwood, alder. These trees are actually reaching the maturity, and they're starting to fall over, and there's nothing in the gulch to replace them. Normally in a forest you would have conifers come up, Douglas fir trees, hemlock, grand fir, things like that. And as the deciduous trees fall, the conifers grow through, and then you end up with the kind of the normal northwest forest that you see at places like Point Defiance and out at Fort Lewis. So what we're trying to do is little by little get the evergreen trees back into the gulch.